It's always a drag when you're supposed to. Ooh. Give me, give me you full. Give me. Okay. Told y'all I was gonna be back. I know it was very quick. Didn't have to take no time. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. This goes right here. This goes, let's see. That goes right here. Oh, hold on. This is about to go right here. Oh, ain't this funny? Okay, so look. Yes. Good night, y'all. For those of you who are reading, that's funny. I was gathering these chakra cards, and those three were sitting over there by themselves. Vanity, Workaholic, and Quest. And they're all blue cards. Vanity, Workaholic, and Quest. I feel like, what are you working towards? The mission or materialism? Some of us literally are workaholics just because we're not working to gain a lot of materialistic stuff does not mean nevertheless that we haven't been a workaholic in our quest and our journey. And I feel like God is getting ready to either bring somebody in that's going to help you learn how to play, or God is going to show you how to play. So some of you are going to be getting financial upgrades if you're worried about money, if you're worried about having the monies to go on trips or something like. I feel like some funds, something is getting ready to come. Some, because we, if you're honest with yourself, y'all, you know, this workaholic shit gonna have to take a back seat. What was out as well was the gratitude card, right? Always giving thanks. This is what always giving thanks. This is what's crowning self worth, dealing with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is also at the bottom, persevering. My nose is starting. Recovery. So again, taking this time out, knowing, because crown chakra is here, crown chakra, two sacrals, two crown chakras, three throat chakras. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, yeah. So I guess the gray throat, third eye. So gratitude is the third eye. So we have two. So in this deck, the purples are the third eye. The gray is the crown. Even though I feel like the purple in this deck goes for the third eye and the crown chakra both. It's not an indigo color. It's indeed a purple color. Expansion is here, so the ascendant masters are present. Funny enough, I was talking about the ascendant masters before all that shit went down. Then it seemed like I had some ascendant master energy, self worth. Worthy to know that you're able to sit on the throne. Worthy enough for the throne. Mysticism is here again. So we got that shadow energy. I feel like there's a lot of yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet too. Look at this. I was getting ready to say I feel like there's gonna be a lot of there's religious energy being put to death, and a lot of spiritualism and mysticism is rising to the forefront. And they've been trying to convolute that by rising fake spiritualists up, right? Using fake people and people who are really evil, messing with dark shit to try to overwhelm the spiritual community. But the truth is that's not happening. It's not gonna last because they're trying to push out the real ones. But the quest is for us to succeed, and we shall succeed. True mystics are being put in the forefront. I'm telling y'all, I've always known I was a mystic. That's why I called myself mystic when I first started my channel. Ain't nobody else was running around here using the word mystic. I'm not trying to be funny, but I was using that word when it wasn't popular. People were running from that word. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to sound like Paul Mooney, but hey, a lot of motherfuckers is in this industry because they trying to be me and it can't be me. And it's just real. I know there's a lot of readers that watch me, but won't say they watch me. They're afraid. A lot of let me tell y'all something, and a lot of y'all not gonna like what I'm getting ready to say next, but it's the truth. You got a lot of readers who have built their platforms off of me and people like me. They watch you quietly from the sidelines, wanting to be you, try to steal your energy, try to steal your swag, but because they can't be you, what they do is they highlight their own type of swag or whatever. But the truth is, all they do is readings on you and your life, and that's how they shit is still standing. That's how they getting all these likes and views. They know they doing readings on you, and they trying to make it seem like it's for every chosen one. When the truth is, they watch your videos to tap into your energy and say, what's in her life? And let me see how I can make it, like it's the collectives, because somebody's gonna be able to claim it as theirs and take it from her. No, bitch. Anybody who has built their following and platform off of my energy and people like me, your shit is not gonna last from this day forward, and that's a non-reversible fact. You got to give all that motherfucking shit up, bitch, and try something new, ho. Period. Instinct is here. What you don't see, I know what I'm talking is true. Them wolves, you see them wolves at the bottom. Completion. The world card. That's what I'm feeling. It's a lot of shit coming to a close. It's a lot of stuff coming to a close. It's a lot of stuff coming to a close. I'm not saying, listen, there's more than enough on this table for everybody to eat. But when you got Judases sitting with you, you must call them out. You ain't gonna be able to sell me out in this lifetime, motherfucker. You won't get no shekels of silver, gold, or bronze for my ass, bitch. I'm priceless. You can't sell me out, ho. It's not gonna work in this lifetime. It will not. You are rejected. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Impatience. They getting karmics is being impatient. Come on now, Coolio. I feel like maybe he's warning, because I'm like, are you really talking to us through these cards about these different types? Because I just feel like an energy of just jumping. So the rooted card came out, which is number 7, 334. Some of you may be 34, or maybe you may be going through a year 34. For some of you, this may be a Saturn return or a Jupiter return. May you never tear the living. Wait, yeah. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. So again, passing the test, your ancestors crowning you with a lot of gifts and talents that they used and was not able to use because they passed over, or didn't reach their own level of bliss or nirvana to be able to use certain said talents and gifts. So now you're being given mantles and gifted mantles, and it's a spiritual gifts and higher heights again in deeper depth. Coming of winter, master number 11. This is again being groomed or prepped to walk into ascendant master energy. When you walk into ascendant master energy, your star shines bright for the whole world to see. My nose is itching. So in other words, you get put on the pedestal, everybody gets to see your star shine, and you basically reach where you're supposed to be. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. So by this winter time, this could be before winter or when the winter hits. This is when you're lifted up. Voices 42. That's number 6. Again, beast mode activation with a tug at the gut. Feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. So voices, and I'm hearing voices from afar. Also, ancestral energies is heavy. Ancestral energy is heavy. The frog card is here. 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. So this is portals, energy portals. 8. Abundance we know is 8, but Lion's Gate is portal, right? 8 energy. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So this is made the lily beneath your breasts. Allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. So frog energy here. This also could be whatever was sent to plague you is gonna plague the ones who has sent it. Okay. But this is also frogs also in a positive light and connotation also brings prosperity and abundance as well, because frogs have a tendency to lay hundreds of eggs, right? They all turn into tadpoles, and they also have a higher surviving rate coming from out of the water, from a tadpole into a young hatchling, aka young frog. So again, the elements is here. So all 4 elements are present with the 5th element. Elements 1 plus 6 is 7. So 16 is here. 7. So you have Yin Ya Yin Moja energy. You also have the alchemic gold energy here. God rested. Elohim energy, number 7. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. Again, coming out of the chaotic energy that they just put you through. I'm hearing the finalization or the door has closed on competitions. A lot of people tried to put us in competitions and we didn't even know it, because again, we don't believe in competitive energy. Me myself, I do not believe in the spirit of competition. I don't. I think it's tacky as fuck. And I think that, when you are in a marathon, you are given your own race. So let's say, for example, God called you in this lifetime to master the hurdles. Somebody else may have a 500-yard dash. Somebody else may have a marathon where you have to run 2 miles. Others of you may have, the shot put. The other ones may have the javelin. I am not gonna put a hurdler against a marathoner. I'm not gonna put a hurdler against somebody who's shot put. That is 2 different leagues. And a lot of people have tried to compete on side of you when y'all are in different leagues or in different levels or in different tiers. So a lot of them got egg on their face and can't wash it off, because this was never meant to be a competition anyway. We're not in the old gladiator times and that kind of shit. So it's just like, who's the best, who's the baddest, who's the meanest, who's the all that show enough shogun shit, like I was talking in the last live. That is not what it is. It's just not what it is. Okay. What it is being your own competition. All right, the race is not given to the swift or the strong or the quick one. It's given to the one who's going to persevere to the end. It's going to be the one that endures to the end. So, you got to know how to press on and see what the end's going to be. Master number 33 is here. We had master number 11. Now we got master number 33, which is ritual. So, your ancestors in the spiritual realm has came and they've been doing some ritual type of stuff. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those who gazes hold fire, but those whispers carry you softly through the unknown. So we had something about taking a leap of faith. The full car energy was there. A lot of us have survived this last, I'm hearing this last fight. that we just got through. We've survived literally attacks on our lives, assaults, people putting like murder for hires or prices on your head to try to get your destiny. Like this is how deep a lot of this stuff has went, y'all. So can you close the door, please? That kind of thing. Okay. Thank you. So, at the end of the day, this is what you are dealing with, and this is what you survived. So now you get to walk into the land of milk and honey. But the last bit on this side is God showing you who can go with you. And this is where it's going to hurt the most because for a lot of us, you're going to have to leave some people behind. Now, the good part about it is you may have to leave some of these people behind for a season because this may be their last go around for getting shit right to see if they're going to be permanently left behind or if they're going to be or if they're going to be pushed and thrusted forward to be able to eat of the fruits of the vine of harvest with you, right? So you're kind of like the forerunner. So you're now going to be stepping into abundance and prosperity. Now, this is the kicker. This is the catch 22. Some of these family members and friends that are being, oh my God, my nose is, I don't know who's watching me right now, but my nose is itching. Please, 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 please. My nose is itching like crazy. Goodness. Oh, right. So, yes, good is coming. So, what's getting ready to happen is you're stepping into, as I'm speaking, a lot of us have already crossed over to the promised land, the land of milk and honey. So this is where you reap a lot of things that you have not planted or sown. That the enemies, a lot of people that have stolen things from you, inheritances, that kind of stuff. This is where you get all that back and more, right? The blessings of the Lord will overtake you. You will eat the fat of the land. Your vats will overflow with wine, that kind of thing. Grapes. Listen, the Bible say them people went to the land of milk and that promised land, and them spies was looking over them stone fences, and they seen them grapes was so damn big they had to carry them bitches two by two on big poles of iron. You understand? Just that's how big those grapes were. This is what we're getting ready to go into. You know what I'm saying? So this is like some huge, this some high level shit. So gratitude, that card gratitude came out. Be grateful and thankful, right? The cauldron card is coming out for the second time in a different deck. Number 10, the Great Reset, 1 and 0, binary codes. Cauldron card, bewitching, yes, it be blank and you will see. A bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. So again, what was conspired against you is now working for you. Can't make this shit up. Candle magic. Remember I talked about candle magic in the last live. Now it's coming up again. Master number 9. They have done all that they could to hurt and harm you. Nothing has fucking worked, and everything is now being turned on them. Again, these are people. These are karmics, Decepticons, ops, demonic people, soulless people, jealous folks who had it out for you, tried to keep you from the promised land. Now that you're in it, they're getting ready to reap all kind of havoc. Listen, these people can no longer be able to be consumed with your life and what's going on with you, because they're gonna have so much shit hitting their household. They're gonna have to pay. They ain't gonna have no choice but to pay attention to what's going on in their house. Okay, right? Candle mat. Look, it was upside. I put it upside down by accident. Candle magic. It says, "Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine. All that you desire, all that which will unravel." Okay, so this is also talking about Master number 9. This is also talking about manifestation, right? The Fool card, taking a leap of faith, and then also becoming an alchemist or magician all over again. 3 plus 6 is 9, so we have 9 back to back. Silence, the silence card. This is coming out of hermit mode. Again, Mercury, silence. You being silent to be. We were silent. We just came out of being silent for spirit to speak to us and reveal things to us. Now it's changing. Now the planetary. alignment of Mercury has been silent for us to speak up. There's a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, a presence of self fully embodied. Also, us, our voices being lifted up for the purpose of speaking truth, but our bodies being quiet. That is also an alignment of silence, of rest and relaxation. But I'm hearing so holiday dun 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 dun. Sounds of blackness. So holidays. So this is a celebration, right? So it seems like from this day onward, it's about to be like a celebration. Like again, Christmas comes early for the righteous. Rebirth. 31. 1 plus 3 is 4. We got that foundation energy. Also, marriage, weddings, celebrations, engagements is here. I feel the energy, like I can almost smell it. I can't really explain it to y'all, but if I could put it in the smell, it smells like a fireplace. I'm obsessed with fireplaces, by the way. I love fireplaces. Rebirth. There's death in all that awakens. For it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. This is a beautiful card. Because in order for rebirth, there has to be a death. Oh, Anansi energy is here. Anansi's been following me. Actually, Anansi has been a protective force at my child's school too. My children's schools, by the way. Spider. 3 plus 7 is 10. So we have reset energy here. This is also weaving the universe, weaving destiny, weaving the future. Only a hand select few of people have been given that power on this realm. What a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. So again, ancestor energy is here. Here we go. The elders. I told y'all ancestor energy is here. Heavy, heavy, heavy. 1 plus 5 is 6. Yep. Birth from seed within the belly of the moon. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts, indeed felt within the marrow of our spirit. Yeah. So again, ancestors and the elders are working to conspire for our highest good by, I'm hearing, gathering up mantles like pumpkins, or reaping, like gathering a cornucopia during harvest time, literally to give to you. So these are spiritual gifts, physical gifts, in the 3D. Some are tangible and some are spiritual. Being gifted. Yeah, transformation here. 3 plus 9 is 12. There goes that number again. Like a thousand storms held in hands soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. So here goes Oya energy. I heard Yansi, or I keep hearing Anansi as well. So again, transformational change. 555 energy. That's also but this is for the chosen. Potions and spells. This is coming up again. Master. Okay, number 10. 2 plus 8 is 10. Again, another great reset. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Again, this is talking about people who have conjured up shit that they cannot no longer control. They was not able to control in the first place. I'm hearing they were very disrespectful. So I'm hearing a lot of these people were calling up energies and entities and deities, thinking that they themselves were a god or a goddess or some kind of deity, and thinking that they can talk to these energies any kind of way. And these energies already knew that they were fake. They weren't gods. They weren't goddesses. I'm hearing a lot of these people were mortals that were lied to under their own deceptions and illusions. And these people are getting their shit, and they can't call these energies away. Yeah, these energies want to house their body and their souls, and literally eat them from the inside out. I'm hearing a ghoul. So you have agul. That is the root word for alcohol, which is called body eating spirit. So literally, when the spirit goes out of a man, it goes through dry places seeking rest and finding, and that's a scripture. And then when it comes back, it finds the house swept clean. So it brings seven worse than it back in to house that house. That's scripture. In other words, they've conjured up something that they not only cannot control, but that they themselves are getting ready to be housed by, so this thing can eat them from the inside out. So I'm hearing like people are going to be rotten from the inside out, rotting from the inside out. That's probably why I heard the word rotten in the last live. When I say rotten apple, like rotten egg, but now I'm hearing rotting, and I'm seeing like people having rare stomach conditions. I'm hearing rare stomach cancers. I'm hearing like it's gonna be like a bad case of halitosis because literally their insides is gonna be rotting. This is heavy shit. They've conjured stuff that they can't control. Third harvest is here, so master number 11, 3 plus 8 is 11, third harvest. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness, the taste of gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Can't make this shit up. I just kept talking about milk and honey. And on this card, it talks about milk and honey. And as you can see, she's gathering. This is like, is it Ruth and Boaz? That's what I'm hearing, Ruth and Boaz. So it seems like God is sending you a redeemer, someone who's going to redeem you. The price is love. Who is worthy enough to pay that price? Somebody is more than willing to literally, if they could take their heart out of their chest to show how much they love you and do like this and present it as a token, like I'm willing to pay this price to have her or him. Somebody is willing to put it all on the line when it comes to love, and they're coming in. I'm hearing to snatch you up, to redeem you. Someone is coming in to snatch somebody up, to redeem them. They've been sent as a redeemer. This is beautiful because they know someone is the healer. Master number 22. I can't make this shit up. Now I'm hearing this song by Erica Badu, the healer. It's bigger than your government. Bum 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 bum. This one is the healer, hip hop. I always felt like she was talking about me in that song. But anyway, Master number 22, the healer. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth. A river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Again, only people who have eyes to see and ears to hear is going to get it. Number 23, intuition is here with the third eye being open. Third eye open, I can see what you can't see. That's my song. Black salt, black candles, fire, walls they stand at ease. Stop. Anyway, 23, right? 5, chaotic number of the womb. Womb. So we got womb energy, limitless creation, limitless creativity is here. So endless possibilities. Intuition card is here. We got full moon, from the full moon to the new moon. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. This is direct visitations of the ancient ones, the original astronauts, the originals. So we're gonna be in the this is literally extraterrestrial entity visitations. I kept trying to figure out why the energy was so heavy during my last live. That was why. Okay, master number 44. So we had master number 11, 22. Did 33 come out? I'm not sure. Can't remember. But we got the wolf card here. So number 44 is here. So we got the angels and the ancestors. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. Portals and dimensions is heavy, heavy, heavy. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. This is also alpha male, alpha female energy, lone wolf energies here. I'm all those things. I know that for sure. Mischief. Number 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails. for there is something trailing behind your tail. This is not for everybody. For some of us who are green lighters, we've already went through this. Okay? For those of you yellow lighters, y'all are getting ready to go through this. This is where that mischief, people trying to play tricks on you, like what I recently went through, trying to mess with your intuition, trying to mess with your third eye, trying to cast illusions and deceptions. But this Neptune energy ain't Neptune. No, Uranus I know is in retrograde, but I think Neptune is still in retrograde. Is it? Why y'all? Why these people still? These people are dumb. I'm very convinced that a lot of these motherfuckers is slow. How are you still trying to cast spells under retrograde energy? Y'all motherfuckers have to be slow. God damn, y'all slow. Y'all gotta be slow. Damn. Oh my. Like I be wanting to say like y'all, so y'all just that y'all fucking dumb. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I wish I want to fly on the water, bring me back their vision of like how these motherfuckers is like slow. These niggas, y'all. I'm serious. These people got to be slow. And then they have the audacity to be and the tenacity to be asking, why is this shit backfiring? First of all, you can't do energy. You can't do this kind of low vibrational work on high vibrational beings. You just can't. Especially chosen ones and those who are called to do the work of God and they're fully aligned in their purpose. You can't knock them off. There's nothing can happen. You can't do shit. Number two, you're doing it under retrograde energy. You're literally trying to use inverted planetary magic to fuck with people. Even if these planets were direct or AKA in the upright, they still wouldn't help you because these are again high vibrational people. And a lot of folks who thought they were immortal, they've screwed over themselves and got rid of any chance of them trying to have immortality because they keep fucking with. Boy, I promise you, I'm convinced these people are slow. These people are slow. They dumb. They gotta be dumb. Okay. Anyway, red lighters, you should. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this: if you are a red lighter under the sound of my voice, whether you're watching this live or playback, if you have been put in the energy of being homeless, you will be soon moving into yellow light, or AKA yield energy. I talked about this when I went through it starting last year. We all know my story, coming out of an abusive marriage, that kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. If you go back and you look, you will see I talked about it, the yellow light, green light, red light theories that was given to me in order to be able to explain certain timelines because not everybody's on the same timeline. For you red lighters, if y'all are homeless and you have been persevering, you've been enduring, and you have been on the right side of God, this is where you move to having shelter. Okay? So for those of you who found yourself homeless, having to live outside of your cars or having to, squander on somebody's couch or on the floor or something, this is where you're getting ready to do not be afraid. Some of you may be called to return back to your homeland or your home state where you were born and raised. For some of you, I do understand that this may mean that you may have been born in a state that you were never raised in. Let's say for some of you may have been born overseas because you were a military kid. I get all of that. Well, wherever you call your roots, God may be calling you to return there because this is where you're going to be leveling up. You're going to be returning back to your roots, your ancestral land, because the ancestors want to love on you and the forces of nature wants to love on you and return your favor in the spiritual realm. Okay, put a newness of favor back onto your life. This is where you re-enter the womb so you can bake. So if you are a red, again, if you're a red lighter going into yellow light energy, you're literally getting placed in the womb in another matrix to be reborn. If you are a yellow lighter and you have been going through the tests and trials of moving into your north node, and you're toward the end of that and you're now fully in your north node, you're getting ready to go into green light energy, which means you've crossed a threshold of no longer like this is like you see better now. Okay, everything is enlightened. You now, your intuition, you know the difference between who's for you and who's against you. You're now able to trust yourself more. Okay, so now you're a yellow light from yield energy to go energy. Now doors is opening up more. You, if you want to start your own business, or ideas or whatever is dropping in your soul, that kind of thing. This is what's going on. Also, I did feel that last night or early in the wee hours of this rising this morning, there might have been a specific karmic who is preferably female, or a specific male. Somebody was trying to tap into my dream state to try to see what endeavors I was trying to come up with next. I don't know if this is a reader on YouTube or if this is a conglomerate of people, including celebrities. But let me explain something to y'all. Y'all bitches have already been called judgment. These people are trying to feed off your energy because they don't have any ideas of their own. Okay? So I've already called judgment on everybody that's a content creator across any space and time, across any platform, including YouTube. So everybody's under judgment right now. Is being reviewed. And if you're caught being naughty, motherfucker, you're gonna have hell to pay, and it's non-reversible. If you are righteous at this time, and you are a reader, and you are whatever kind of content you created, and you have built your foundation, your channel, you've built your channel, and you're righteous with your channel, it will stand the test of time. But you're getting ready to see a lot of people, and I'm telling y'all, it's about to be a lot of content creators that's going to be jailed for pedophilia. All these secrets is coming up and out of. I'm hearing skeletons are coming out the closet. Shit is falling out. Stuff is, but it's. I heard I'm busting out. Like I'm hearing these different things because this is, excuse my burp. This is their judgment. Okay. So if you were a green lighter where you with me, and you've been in this green light energy for a while, you're getting ready to abort a spaceship to be prepared to be propelled into the greatest parts of your destiny, at an accelerated motion. See, that's that Mercury in retrograde energy where you can't fucking talk. At an accelerated motion, you're getting ready to be propelled into your destiny for the good life. I keep hearing that song, Welcome to the Good Life. Okay, All Hallows Eve. Again, something's getting ready, something great for the children of God, for the righteous, getting ready to happen before All Hallows Eve. I'm hearing the ancestors are also starting to have a party on our behalf. We're getting ready to see a lot of like if you start to see a lot of Day of the Dead decorations, like the candy skulls and stuff like that. Some of y'all try to get a hold to a lot of this stuff and put it on your altar. We want to pay homage to the ancient Mexican rituals. If you can find marigold plants, or if you have marigold, if you can get fake marigold, try to put that on an ancestor altar just to pay homage to the Mexican culture and the Spanish culture, period, all the way around. And your ancestors will thank you for it, whether you have that kind of whether you have the Mexican culture or the Spanish culture in your bloodline or not. It does not matter. These your ancestors will be pleased across the board. Trust me. But there's a lot of bright colors, and something about bright colors, and don't shy away from wearing bright colors, even if it's on your nails, or if it's your the way you dress. Just because we're coming out of summer energy into fall energy, don't be afraid to wear the bright oranges. Don't be afraid to wear the bright yellows and the neon colors. Even at this time, there's something about bright colors right now that you're feeding an energy to the ancestral realm on your behalf. I'm telling you. So don't be afraid to do that. All Hallows Eve, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. So voices, this is the second time the word voices came up in this deck. So again, throat chakra energy, Mercury energies here. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stump your might through the ground. So remember yesterday I said I seen the Lakota people, hi ya ya ya, hi ya hi ya, stomping on the ground, conjuring up and calling the ancestors. So this card, Hallows Eve, is definitely saying about that cosmic dance. And it's funny how I have my deck, the Cosmic Dancer, here, which I was told to actually have on the side. So I told y'all we was gonna dance with the devils under the pale moonlight. I said that, and indeed we did. I'm telling y'all, listen, if you have survived this season, especially my green lighters, you have in the spiritual realm danced with the devils under the pale moonlight, which means you have gained an alliance with goon energies. I don't think y'all understand how heavy this is. This is a milestone you've made. You are a part of spiritual history. You've made spiritual history. You need to be clapping your hands because you've done something in your ancestral lineage that has not been able to be done until you came along. This is a huge milestone. You need to pat yourself on the back. This is beautiful. Number 7, here we go. Number 7, Black Cat. Second time a Black Cat energy is coming out. Came out in the last deck. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. So this is again talking about favorable outcome, positivity, abundance, because that's what black cats are. Black cats are good energy. They're protective energy. Yes, but they're abundance. They're favor and opportunity. Opportunity favoring someone and having favorable outcome with opportunity. This is something that cannot be shaken, and it cannot even be forfeited. You can't even forfeit this. It's written in the stars. It's etched in stone. Can't no man erase that. Everything goes in the favor of the righteous ones, right? We got pumpkin here, the number 3, which is 30, which is the number 3. So the ascendant masters is here. Pumpkin energy is protective energy as well. You might be told at this time to buy a pumpkin. Pumpkin is a type of squash. Squash energy is extremely powerful because it is protective energy. It's a root energy and it's a protective energy. Believe it or not, pumpkins carry high level protection energy with it. Okay. It's also a very prosperous vegetable or root because it's a fruit because it grows on a vine. Technically it's a fruit. But pumpkins it also is prosperity and an overflow of abundance because a pumpkin can feed many families depending on how huge it grows. Okay, it's one of the huge ones of the squash family. Uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. I'm also getting Edgar Allan Poe energy at this time, so you may find yourself overly creative in your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and your solar plexus, but specifically in your sacral chakra. So, any of you who have went through these tests, so let me break this down to y'all. Your wealth is what was tested. Okay, this is somebody tried to come after your beauty, your gut, because they were coming after your money. And whoever that was coming for you, like for me, for example, I have to use myself as an example. I believe my guys are allowing me to. I see as yes. Like for example, me, they wanted me to worry about how I was gonna pay my bills and different things and all this other shit. Well, I can't be worried. The universe is already working on my behalf to bring to me what's for me. They wanted you to be worried, so some of you may have gotten fired. Some of you have may had to walk off your jobs, like me. It doesn't matter if you got fired or had to walk off a job. It doesn't matter. What matters is that now you trust God with the next steps in this journey, because for you to take this leap of faith into the unknown is going to be highly rewarding, right? For some of you, this is going to be a leap of faith into love, where your divine counterpart and you will work together, because love and money is tied and attached to each other. Some of us, when your love is good, the money is good. You know, so con si con sa. When your money is con si con sa, your love is con si con sa, or vice versa. For those of you who understand Creole, that means so. Okay, in other words, when it's kind of good, you know, for some of you, you have a problem with actually juggling. One actually outweighs the other on the scales. So for some of you, when your money is good, your love life is shitty, or vice versa. When your love life is popping, it's like you don't have a lot of money to work with. But God is bringing a divine balance on the scales concerning that. So the vibrational match is going to match all the way around. When your money is good, your love is good, because somebody told this lie and put it in the ethers that you couldn't have it all. That's a motherfucking lie. You can. And God is getting ready to show that you can. A journey here, the number 24, which is 6. So again, we got melanin energy, beast activation mode. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone. So we got unknown and journeys. That is extremely important. That's been coming out. Master number 11. Oh, my nose is itching. Master number 11 is here because we have 29, the protection card. Okay, so we have 11 again here twice. So we have number 4 energy, 1111. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. So again, you are definitely divinely guided and protected at this time. The ancestors is not playing about their babies. They are literally making motherfucking heads roll. Them trolls' heads is rolling. Do you hear me? The trolling is a rolling. That's what I'm hearing. I keep seeing them taking. This is machete ready, baby. This is what I'm hearing. Machete ready. You heard it here first. Anybody say machete ready? They didn't got it from me. Last but not least, I can't make it up. The ancestors card number 3. So the ancestors is working with the ascended masters. They hiss a quivering so deep, only roots of your soul can lift the nakedness behind within the wait, I'm sorry. Can only lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spire. So the word ancient has been coming up as well. The ancient ones, the originals. Okay, again, we have your ancestors laying motherfuckers to rest. So again, you're gonna hear of a lot of people dying. And I can't make this up. Seduction is at the bottom. 35, which is number 8. So the portal to love is opening. I'm hearing seduction. No, that's Usher. Hearing the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon the heaving chest. Given to us alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws to draw blood without mercy. Yeah, somebody calling in some sex. I don't want nobody else. That's the Hallelujah choir version. I don't want nobody else. All that vibrato. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I got a few more for y'all, and then I'm getting up out of here. You been ditching fear. So, oh, that's another thing I was talking about. I was telling one of my clients today on the phone. So, what we don't understand is the spirit of fear actually fears itself. It actually doesn't want to be conjured up to mess with other people. It's afraid of itself. The spirit of fear is a fearful entity. And so the tree of hatred, you only see the trunk and the branches and the leaves and stuff. But the roots of that tree is fear. Because the opposite of love is not hate, it's fear. That's why God said in the word, I've not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. It didn't say, for I have not given you the spirit of hate. but power, love, and a sound mind. The root of hatred is fear. People hate, people fear what they hate. This is anybody that says they hate certain things, there's a fear attached to that hate, right? There's a fear that's attached to that hate. So when people say, I hate flying, well, why do you hate flying? There could be an underlying fear of heights. Some people may say, I don't like the fact that we got to stay in the sky for a long period of time. Well, if you keep asking questions, there may be a subconscious fear of heights. There may be a subconscious fear of staying in the skies for so long. They're very uncomfortable with their feet not touching the ground. It still stems to a fear, whether it's consciously, subconscious, or unconsciously. It doesn't matter, right? So you have the roots, which is fear. The trunk is hatred. And then on this tree, you have different types of fruits. Jealousy and envy taste the same, okay? But when you look into it, okay, the outward part of let's say the outward part, which is the peeling, is jealousy. That's edible. But the flesh on the inside is red rum, right? Red rum. You know what that is backwards. Because jealousy can lead to red rum. Okay? There have been people who hated you because they are afraid you're going to pass them up. They couldn't swap destinies with you, so they are afraid that you're going to reach your destination. And I've done all of this bullshit to her, and I can't even join her. You know how they say, well, if you can't beat them, join them. Now they know who I am, they know what I did. And if I can only get to her or him to apologize, then maybe I have a chance. But the truth is, you can't apologize your way out of it. You're not trustworthy. So therefore, honestly, God is actually keeping these people out of your three-dimensional space. Okay? So a lot of these people are only going to be able to see you from afar. 5225 was on the clock. That's 7-7 energy, but that was mirroring number. I don't know what 5225 means. If y'all find it, please. Um, okay. I'm gonna do two out of the abundance decks just because I want to see what's in store for us when it comes to abundance. Not just money, y'all, abundance. What is the universal energies trying to tell us about abundance flow? Money is there, but it's so much more in the river of abundance. Abundance of grace, abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of mercy, abundance of compassion. Money's there, like I said, abundance of money, but two cards. Okay. It says, I said yes when you first thought of it. Now, when you first asked, and hallelujah, so be it, coming right up when you first gave thanks in advance, believing in you, the universe. Ooh. Okay, so this is the ultimate manifestation making itself real. The universe said, I said yes when you first thought of it. This was before you even asked. Then when you asked, I said now. And then I said, hallelujah, so be it, coming right up when you gave thanks in advance as if it already existed. Okay, right now, abundant and benevolent universe who adds no ill will to us and we add no ill will to you. We are so grateful and thankful in advance for the many and bountiful blessings that is overtaking us at this particular time and in this season, that is thrusting us into a long awaited destiny that will last for all the days of our lives, to also form a legacy for our children and their children's children to a million generations. We're so grateful and thankful that, behold, you have given us the power to get wealth and abundance to establish your covenant upon the earth. We're grateful and thankful that you allow for us to prove ourselves worthy to be able to sit in the seat of this fullness and abundance and overflow. And now we're grateful and thankful in advance that our cup runs over with everything that we need and want. In Jesus' name, in the name of love, amen. So look, and that's a non-reversible fact. So giving thanks, right? Do wealthy people have to spend all their money to feel wealthy? No, that's silly. They don't even have to spend a cent, do they? Oh, so you have it made, the universe. That's what's at your feet. So it's letting you know it's time to start researching. It's time to start researching, getting back into research of some of us, like some of us were doing. It's time to start researching and getting back into something about how the wealthy made their money, how they keep their money. It's not about spending all their money to feel wealthy. Also, being smart and being frugal where you're being called to be frugal. Don't spend money to be flashy, to look the part. It's not about looking the part, it's about feeling the part. Feel wealthy so you can actually be wealthy. What's crowning at this time? While it's often thought that happiness may spring from having some serious bucks, it actually works best the other way around. Your celestial financial planner, the universe. Wow. So while it's often thought that happiness may spring from having some serious bucks, it actually works best the other way around. In other words, again, this is mastering the art of having it before you have it. So this is creating the energetic signature of having what you have prayed for before it comes. So whatever you're standing in the need for, I already have. Let's say that I already have it. Let's affirm that right now. I already have what I've been praying for. I already have what I prayed for. I already have what I've prayed for. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have what I've already prayed for. You know what you put up there in the etheric realm, what you ask God for, what you trying to manifest, what you or who you. Okay, yep. I knew this card was gonna come out. I knew this specific backing on this card was gonna come out. Do you know there is a million times? Wait. Do you know what's a million times better than getting to the top of the mountain? Getting there after having been lost. Oh yeah, the universe. This brings me to one of my community board things that I posted. I put, it feels so good to be lost in the right direction. So a lot of us, this is okay. So remember I told y'all in the last video, this was the Two of Swords and Eight of Swords energy, where they thought that they can block your intuition by trying to make you not see. So they try to put you in the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords energy and put a blindfold over you. But the truth is, it only made your intuition stronger because you stopped trusting your own self and you started trusting God to lead your intuition even all the more. So they just actually did themselves dirty and did you a service. What's at the feet? Most most don't stop to think about having money and not having money. Wait. Most don't stop to think, but both having money and not having money. Make fantastic adventures possible that wouldn't otherwise be possible. Same goes for having and not having anything else. Everyone's a winner in time and space, the universe. Okay, this brings me to when my auntie used to say all the time, oh my God, who is watching me on this fucking live right now? My nose is itching like like, yo. Okay, I get it. But please, oh my God. Uh, I hurt, but I can't help it. I can't help it if I wanted to. I can't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it. No. Da 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 da. Ooh. Okay. My auntie used to tell me this all the time before she passed away. She used to say, Jesse, because everybody on my mom's side of the family, no one has ever called me Jessica, and I've told y'all this before. On my daddy's side, they always called me Lil Blue. On my mother's side, they've always called me Jessie, right? So, my aunt used to always tell me, Jesse, don't ever allow money to stop you from, like, the absence of money, or not you thinking you don't have enough money. She said, don't ever let that stop you from traveling. Don't ever let that stop you from seeing the world, or having an adventure. She's always tell me that. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, I'm grateful and thankful. I'm grateful and thankful for her advice, because I've been around the world. I've not been around the world like I'm just this world renowned traveler. Let me not. I believe that's gonna happen, because I do. I have a wanderlust. I'm a wanderlust. I've had the ability to be able to travel extensively, not having a lot, and I've made the most of what I've had. My kids, they have beautiful stories to tell. Even at young ages, they've done more traveling than me. Even at their young age, because a lot of this traveling that I've done, I had to do it. When I got grown, they've experienced a lot of traveling and even lived overseas. So with me, they got more stories to tell in a short amount of time. So I'm just grateful for that advice. If it wasn't for her, I probably would not have taken chances to travel. And it's so much to see, even here in the Americas. A lot of people sleep on the beautiful destinations that are here in the Americas. A lot of people want to go overseas all the time. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with wanting to go to these exotic places and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong. I know I definitely would love to go to some of these places. Excuse me, myself, but there's so many there's so many beautiful places to explore right here in America, where you don't need a passport. So, always keep that in mind, y'all. Especially for some of y'all, like, I remember I was dating this guy who was T.I.'s god brother. And, he used to talk about how most people he knew hadn't been out of 285. Y'all know them Atlanteans, y'all know the highway, the major highway is, y'all call it 285 because that's the number. But, it's a lot of people who ain't been outside of their city limits. They can't even tell you what another city looks like outside of their own city limits, because they don't go nowhere. They haven't thought of it. They're scared to go outside of their comfortability zone. So for some of us, and I know me, let me just tell y'all, okay, let me be as vulnerable as fuck, right? I thought that I would have saved up enough to at least been able to take like a short vacation or short trip for my birthday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had already made peace with myself. I was like, okay, there may be a possibility that I may end up having to work for my birthday. I really wanted a break because I know I needed it. And the truth was is that everything inside of me was screaming, take a break, take a break, take a little small vacation. But I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because my money was in my eyes, my money was it's looking a little funny. And then I was afraid to detach from working. And so when all of this stuff happened during my birthday weekend, just this weekend that passed, I was extremely hurt because I was like, okay, at least if I'm working, I know I'm going to have a beautiful birthday weekend. But then all this bullshit happened, and I was so hurt because I had the way that I seen it in my head was not the way that it played out. But it worked out for the best, because here I am talking to y'all, hopefully being a vessel of a foresight for a lot of you, because the truth is, you know, gaining spiritual gifts and stuff is always beautiful. But watch this. Man, I'm being vulnerable as fuck right now, y'all. I'm still afraid to take a trip because I'm afraid to do it by myself. I still feel like I have a small amount of PTSD from going through a lot of physical attacks. And I'm afraid I'm afraid of traveling alone at this time. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like it was nothing for me to travel by myself. Man, I could get up and go in a heartbeat. The world was my freaking oyster. That was before my eyes was really opened to what the fuck is going on. And now that I've officially around this time last year, I was people were planning to freaking sacrifice my ass. God, I've been through a lot in just a short amount of time and survived, and I'm here and I'm grateful. I'm just looking at life like, I don't, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It feels good to be in my North Node and being living in my purpose and being on the right side of God and all of this. But then when I think about like, I don't know how to play anymore. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that part of me has been compromised. Like I don't know what real rest and relaxation looks like, man. I don't. At this time I don't. Like I feel I want to get to a place where I don't want to, I want to get to a place where I'm free from looking over my shoulders. And I know that if, right now if I took a trip by myself, I would not feel comfortable because I would be looking over my shoulders. I don't feel like I would be able to fully enjoy myself. And I've never felt like that until now, and I don't know when I'll be able to take a trip, and it's okay. It'll happen. What's crowning us in this deck? Like waves eternally lapping at the shore, the universe is eternally knocking at your door with abundance and riches beyond anything you can now imagine. So the universe right now is knocking at your door with your basket. If you only knew the universe. I was telling somebody again, I was talking to a client today, and I said, are we gonna look at the glass half empty or half full? And I said, I've learned a long time ago to just be thankful and grateful that I have a glass. I can set the tone of the glass. If I want it to be empty, it's gonna be empty. If I want it to be 3/4 full, it's gonna be three quarters full. But if I want it to overflow, it's gonna overflow. Right now, my cup is overflowing with gratitude, and whatever comes from the fact that I'm in the mode of gratitude, of gratefulness and thankfulness, then I'm grateful for whatever comes next. I'm just I'm a traveling girl. I love to travel. But I'm just not, I'm not I don't I'm no longer comfortable traveling by myself. I just you know, I'm not comfortable anyway. Not comfortable. Defy logic and be the change. Okay. Let me just go to a few more and then I'm out of here. Oh, I heard, so you're not gonna shuffle me? Now look at this. This thing says plan the celebration now. Shut up. Oh wow. So I guess the universe is like, go ahead and plan the trip now, plan the vacation now. I don't know. Like I really do feel like crying. Like I know I'm a big baby. I don't care. I keep telling y'all I'm an emotional gangster. You know what I'm saying? I can cry at the drop of a hat, but I'm strong. I'm a strong motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong. But at the same time, like I don't like feeling like this. It's a very vulnerable feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it causes me to, it causes me to feel like, how can like, I want to stop working so fucking hard, but at the same time, it's like I can't because I feel like that's all I can do right now because I don't have nothing else to fucking do. And so I'm just sitting here like if I stop, I'm gonna get bored, and then I'm gonna be, that's kind of how you. Okay, here we go, man. I don't know why I'm spilling my beans, man. I just don't know why I'm spilling my guts. That's one of the ways I've learned to keep depression up off of me was just to keep moving. The downside of that is it causes you to ignore how you feel. So I'm always doing a self check, even if I gotta put my hand on my heart and on my stomach at the same time and ask myself, okay, how do you feel today? Is today a good day? Take a deep breath. Be honest with yourself. How you feeling? You look in the mirror. Are you okay? Are you pleased with what you see? How do you feel? I have to tell myself, good morning, gorgeous. You're good enough. You're worthy. You're special. And then I really try to take a leap of faith. If you don't want to do anything today, that's good enough. If you just woke up just to brush your teeth, wash your face, and wash your ass, that's good. You're good enough for that. You think I can sit still? I be trying, y'all. But so again, somebody has to be honest to be the example. And I'm putting myself out there, so hopefully somebody's getting something out of it. Hopefully I'm helping somebody, even if it's just one person. Because I know I gotta sit my ass down and chill, but y'all, I tried my best. I really did. I tried my best. God knows, but we shall see. Consciously complete is at the bottom. 43. I heard just read that. Yep, master number 1129. Flow with divine timing. Fight against the tide. That's what I'm getting. What is consciously complete? I heard the merging of worlds here. Let's see what it says. It's 43. I did that. Didn't I say that? 43. The cosmic dance is a never ending spiral of endings and beginnings. Every ending is also a beginning. So this is death and rebirth. Consciously honoring the completion of something allows you to garner, assimilate, and integrate the gifts of the past as you simultaneously open yourself to the new. So this is indication of a cycle ending or a cycle that has recently ended. So okay, this is an indication of closing karmic doors. Believe it or not, I think this has marked. Let's say, for example, you had a twin flame that would not, that was purposely not trying to heal themselves. They have literally demoted themselves from being a twin flame to a karmic energy. So literally, that door is closed. If you crossed over this threshold, and that person that's supposed to be divine masculine or divine being is now demoted to a permanent karmic, they cannot climb the ladder to regain that divinity to become a twin flame again. So literally that chapter is closed. And the only thing now is to have your perfect soulmate that's coming in, right? So, if you have a twin flame that healed and they are no longer in karmic energy and they are healed, then 9 times out of 10, you're being ready for divine union with that twin flame, which is a congratulations. Because not all our twin flames is gonna make it, man. We just gotta be. Well, you gotta know. Listen, it is what the fuck it is. If you did the work and they didn't, you're not responsible for them. I do want a dog, but I want my own place first before I don't want to get. I don't want to bring no dog in here. Yep, Phil. This Hawaii has been coming up in my spirit lately. I don't know why. 34, so we have 43 here. 34, so we have 40, 43, 34. So 7, 7, mirroring energy. Now we have 52, 25, which is 7, 7. So sevens, you might, yeah, you made y'all energy. So this may be ocean beach energy here. I don't know why Hawaii has been coming up like this, but I also heard Pele Pele, passion energy. I know that deity has been on me. Also, this is like sacral chakra. So this is root, sacral, and solar plexus. So the lower three chakras is being getting ready to be awakened. I'm hearing cosmic sex. I know. Look, yeah. I listen. I ain't that damn horny. Where I'm just gonna be just screwing everything. That's for sure. But I am hearing like sexual energy has been coming up lately. And honestly, I have to understand the harnessing of sacral energy through sex is to master the art of manifestation. Tantric sex is to help with manifestation. Like y'all, it's one of the most divine ways to manifest because it's very sacred when it's between two lovers, especially who's supposed to be together. Let's see what angels may be around us at this time before I shuffle. Archangel Azrael is here. Time to let go. Prepare for change. So this is like the death card in the tarot. And Archangel Jules or Julius. Align with the highest, go with the flow. So this is also ebbing with the flow. Here we got dolphin energy. So again, we have Lemurian, Pleiadian, and Atlantean energy here. Again, Yemaya, Yemoja energy. Oh, ale, oh, yeah. Oh, la, eh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, la, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, la, oh, le, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, la, oh, yeah. Oh, la, oh, yeah. I know that ocean chant. Ole, 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 ole. Ola, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Ooh. Archangel Chamuel is here, so the love energy is definitely in the building. Archangel Chamuel, open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Again, there goes those divine unions. That's what fell out. Archangel Dorinka or Dorinka. Hone your psychic abilities. See through illusions. Bats are here because when they say blind as the bat, it's because they use they use their ears as their sight. So again, using your one sense is heightened to compensate for the demotion of another sense. That's why I said you conquered the fact of being blind. Your intuition heightened. What's crowning us? Who's crowning us? Yep, Archangel Uriel, come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. So we got a lot of peace and love and peace energies here. Clarify Chamuel, please. Archangel Lavender. I told y'all something about Lavender in the last reading. Prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. So here comes this love in the door for forgiveness. Some of y'all got somebody from your past life who did you dirty as fuck is coming through here. And they gonna have to spill their guts and tell you everything. And no matter what, if you pass up on their love or not, you're gonna forgiveness is gonna have to be there. All right. I got two more. Let me go. I'm going real fast because I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Hold on. Inner temple devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. That was at the bottom. What's at the top? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Oh shit. Told y'all. You are Aquarians. Starseeds and Lemurians. I want to binge watch a movie, but I feel like I ain't been able to watch. I ain't been able to watch TV in like a hot ass minute, bro. It's like I can't even keep still for movies or shit no more. Like I just ain't got no interest. Tell us what you want us to know. Work your light. It's just the light codes, especially going into October. What is the light code going into October? I heard make sure your boundaries are firm and sure, cause past lovers, past friends, and past family who've abandoned you and betrayed you is gonna try to come in. Make sure them boundaries are sure. You don't owe nobody a motherfucking thing. If you don't want to answer your phone number, if you want to change that motherfucker, you change your address. You don't want to let nobody know where you live. You didn't change your car and got a new one. They don't need to know what you drive. You ain't got to put nothing on Facebook, Instagram, or no other kind of shit. You don't need to let nobody know nothing. If you got new dick or new pussy you eating or sucking on or jumping on, they don't need to know none of that shit. You understand? They don't need to know none of that. It ain't their business. Let me see what came out. Answer the call. What is your soul's calling? What is your soul calling to? Wait, what is your soul calling you to do? Yeah, what is your soul calling you to do? Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So we got Mother Mary energy, Ascension, Mother Mary energy. What's at the bottom? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Thank you, Most High. We receive that. What's crowning us? What we cannot see. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. So it's 7 people on this card. Repeat after me. I call back all of my energy across all space and time. I call back all my energy from everyone and anyone across all space and time. It's a non-reversible fact. Clarify the star color mother card, please. Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Told y'all yesterday it's time to connect with nature. Get in nature. Please clarify, answer the call. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So again, remember the leaders always go through it first, and then we kind of give y'all the pointers on how to come out of it alive. We also give y'all courage and faith. Yeah, and look what the inside it says. You are the oracle. The initiation card was at the bottom. That's beautiful. We're going through the initiation. Now we're gonna have the. Okay, so this one's gonna be testy for some of us. The initiation of love. Because let me tell you, whatever you feared is gonna come upon you in a good way. Look, I surrender. I can release my need to control. The surrender card is at the bottom. What we can't see. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. That's what you can't see. Your soul tribe coming in. Like for example, if you were afraid before you moved into your North Node that you weren't gonna be able to handle money correctly, there may be a possibility that God may flood you with like millions of dollars. This is not for everybody. For some of you who are afraid of love and you feel like you don't know if you would be able to handle love, you're going to be flooded with a partner and a companion. Some of you may have been afraid of friendships. I'm also hearing this could be a mixture of things. If you've had certain fears that kept you back, now that you're in your North Node, God is going to introduce these things to your life to show you the positive side that this can work. Yeah, look, the loneliness card at the bottom. I know that I'm never alone. What's crowning? Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So some of you, if you live in a big city and you have access to go to like laugh factories, stand up comedy stuff, please do so at this time. Should have enough fun for me because I live in a small place. I don't have access to stuff like that. I went from living in a big city where I had access to stuff like that to now I really don't have that kind of outlet like that no more. I'm making the most of what I have. I choose to make the most of what I have. What is for our solar journeys, especially going into September in this Libra and Scorpio season? Thank you, God, for the highest vibration of truth, light, and love. This wanted to come out. Patience and growth. I accept responsibility for my well being is at the bottom. Surrender at the top. So it went from the bottom to the top. What you can and can't see. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is ebbing with the flow. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Light, spirit, light, body, upgrade, Merkaba. Clarify the patience card, please. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So we have growth here, growth on two cards. Say this: I am worthy to receive everything that my heart desires, and even beyond that. Non-reversible. Clarify. Did I say clarify the patience card? Okay, clarify this other card, please. Thank you. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, but I'm also here and cut this deck as well. Like cooking in the middle. What's going on? Okay. Okay, hold on. I just had it in. Okay, friendship is here. Again for the second time, then I'm here and cut behind that. Keeps going to that. Humor. So it came out again. I guess laugh. I heard a laugh in the face of danger. Ha ha ha. That's Simba from The Lion King. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. The flower of life is also here. My nose is freaking itching. Okay, last but not least, I'm getting up out of here. I'm pulling one card. Then I'm gonna look at. I might look at what crowns and what's at our feet. One more. Let's see this one. What to pay attention to. Huh. The wealthy one. Star. Star under the middle finger. This is the Saturn star. This star indicates that a specific planet is transmitting the essence of its qualities there. So this is a favorable imprint. To be considered a true star, the configuration must be made of at least of 5 points. A star of 8 points gives world-class capabilities. Stars can be constructed by a crisscrossing of different lines, but the most powerful are freestanding. If looked at in a metaphysical way, a star is a confirmation of a skill developed in a past life. The Saturn star is usually positioned a half an inch to an inch below the Saturn finger, which is the middle finger. Those who have it often research and develop ideas that result in a great deal of money making. So, this is talking about exceptional capability to create wealth, skilled at acquiring resources, and business expertise. Yeah, and I actually have a star. At the I want to say, well, at the bottom of the deck is again Saturn, the conscientious one. So we have Saturn on Saturn. I'm hearing diligence, but Capricorn energy here. This is self-disciplined and focused, structured and industrious, diligent and full of effort, responsible. This is also maybe an indication of somebody's work ethic that is getting you're getting ready to be coupled with. This could be somebody who's already established and a star, So you're actually getting ready to meet a counterpart that is going to be mirroring to you where you're going. So let's say, for example, if you're called to be world renowned, your counterpart is already world renowned. If you are called to be, let's say, a wealthy painter or a wealthy author, there could be a possibility that your counterpart is already a wealthy painter or a wealthy author or something wealthy in a passion that is a gift. What's crowning at this time? Chakra, a curved chakra crease, which is adaptability, harmony and cooperation, receptive to others, seeing connection, oriented toward pleasure and enjoyment. So it seems like you're getting ready to balance something. Somebody's getting ready to balance you out. Like somebody may be able to, like if you're the one who, it seems okay. Like let's say for example, they're already established in money, but you're already established in love. It's going to be a trade off because they're going to teach you how to make money while you teach them how to make love. This is crazy. The nurturer. I can't make this shit up. The moon. Somebody is masculine Saturn or masculine Jupiter and the moon. Planetary power, the moon. This is sensitive, intuition, sympathetic, warm, needs to feel wanted, communion with others important. Somebody needs to feel important by you or need to feel your love. Somebody feels like they cannot they cannot be without your love. Yeah, and then we have the Mars star courageous. Somebody who's fought for your love is getting ready to, and the nurture is at the top. This is like Queen of Cups energy. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Somebody who fought and contend for your love, getting ready to make a move in 3D. I can't make this up. And they're being courageous about it because they're taking the leap of faith. I feel like this is somebody who literally does not care whether or not whatever situation they may be in, they don't care anymore. They don't care anymore. This is somebody who doesn't care anymore. They're gonna make that move. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody who's gonna make. They're gonna make a move. Well, good for you, whoever that is. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm talking about I think I'm done, and I'm going to another deck. Laugh at your demons was at the bottom. Be of service was at the top. Not for real, because I'm hungry. And so this is going to be the last. Let's go with the flow. Now, this deck is thick as fuck. Baby, that move tight. Now, wait, make that move right now, baby, singing. They coming for you too, mister. Who coming for me, girl? Who? Who coming for me? Girl, who coming for me? What you talking about, sweet pea? You're healed, soulmate. Girl, let's get to these motherfucking cards. Shine your light. How about that? You see that? Shine your light. This little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let This little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it. I, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it, let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. At the bottom, go with the flow. At the top, strengthen your gifts. Clarify the shine your light card. Keep your commitments. See, okay. I don't know what kind of spirits y'all is conjuring up. I was gonna leave this divine energy oracle card alone, but deck alone. But apparently, it's y'all asses that's watching me. It's y'all mystics that is watching me because I put that out there yesterday, and I said I'm gonna start dating. So now the universe is trying to tell me I need to have patience and wait. Why? So this is my thing. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be a very short rant, and then I'm getting the fuck up off of here. I don't like the fact that how these masculines that was supposed to be divine away for us would got to be able to go out there and fuck around and be hoes and shit. And now we got to sit here and be cute and pretty little princesses and wait for these niggas. I don't like that shit at all. I'm gonna be real. I really want to be rebellious as fuck. That's really what I want to be. I don't want to be a cute little church girl sitting on the pew in a cute little white dress waiting for a knight in shining armor. I don't believe in that fucking fairy tale no more. I see myself as the girl who has her own sword slaying the fucking dragon. If you want to ask me how I see myself, I used to see myself as a damsel in distress, as the lady in waiting, sighing, when will my prince come? I don't see myself as that motherfucking bitch no more. Because I think she a little weakling. And yes, I may be in my masculine energy, but I don't give a fuck. So, one thing I've always hated is that word patience. I don't like it. You want to know the truth? That's my truth. Somebody said I can date, just hold space. What you mean hold space? How am I supposed to do that? Okay, okay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. See, I'm honest. I'm being difficult on purpose. Cause I really don't, you know. I'm really being difficult on purpose. I just said clarify the shine your light card, which was keep your commitments. So what I'm getting is go with the flow is like be patient. Keep your commitments is there is let me tell y'all, you know what? There is a there's some soul contracts that exist. See, I don't like this shit at all. I don't. I don't. I don't. I feel like some of us, before we incarnated in this life, I feel like some of us like signed contracts that we were gonna wait and keep ourselves celibate until this person pops up out of thin fucking air. Let me tell you something. Oh, I want to crack a motherfucker head open right now. Oh my God, this is not strengthen your gifts. So see, they want me to just be staying over here, shining my light and strengthening my gifts, and over here, I just this is just this some fuck nigga energy. That's one thing he's gonna hate about himself once he gets to you. What you talking about, sis? Y'all are hold on. Y'all got me. Who gonna hate what about themselves? Help me, cause I have no idea. What you mean? Y'all got me scratching my head on this one. Who gonna hate? Okay, he gonna hate what? Why they out there being some? Okay, hold on, y'all. Am I reading this wrong? She, Lulu, let me tell you. No, I know what I'm saying. I'm being difficult on purpose. He's gonna hate that he spread himself so thin while you've been so good. You know what though? That's his fucking business. And let me tell you, I'm the kind of person, I'm not just gonna be giving up goods to anybody. So my thing is, and I'm gonna and I'm not gonna lie, I think every woman who deserves to be treated right should date. And if just so happen by chance you date somebody who makes you happy and you want to settle there, then you should. Period. You, as a goddess and an empress, you get to choose who the fuck you want to end up with. And that's what a lot of these masculines out here don't understand. Though we may have a soul contract to love or end up with this person, we still have free will. Just like you have free will to be slinging that dangalang every fucking where, we got a free will to settle for a man who would love every inch of us if they show the fuck up first. We have a right. Period. You can't hate that. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen. You made your bed hard. You gonna have to lie in that motherfucker, and it just is what it is. You can't be upset when someone who's been doing the work and putting in the work, and then they get to a place when they ready, and then they start. So what? If that person settles and it ain't you just gonna have to live with the shits. Because quiet as it's kept, y'all, I'm over here being difficult on purpose, but the truth is, my heart ain't hard. My heart ain't hard. I'm fucking guarded. There's a difference. But the truth is, y'all have to realize something. Some of these men are being told to move toward you. I'm talking to y'all. Some of these men, some of y'all lovers, is being told to be moved towards y'all. And these motherfuckers are stalling. 143:22 on the clock. So these are divine beings with master number 22 there. 143 is I love you. These motherfuckers know who y'all are. And their ancestors and spirit guides and animal guides and ascended masters and divine beings and deities and ancient ones and all these high and low vibrational things has been helping all of us to our highest good. They've been telling these motherfuckers to move towards y'all. They are snows. They're snelling. They slow telling and snelling toward you. So are you gonna continue to wait? I'm not having no children in my 40s. I'm in my late 30s now. So if it's meant for y'all to bring a spirit child or some spirit babies into this world, and these motherfuckers like, okay, well, she waiting for me, so I'm gonna just continue to sow my royal oats until I get motherfucking tired, and then you gonna come and bring your decrepit ass dick and body to me? And then I'm supposed to love on you and heal you after the world then fucked you over. That's like, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was thinking about this shit today. That's the equivalency of my daddy. My daddy did not try to get into my life until he was sick with stage 4 cancer. The last 2 months of his life was when me and him kind of sort of got close. I went from calling my daddy Blue to calling him Dad, and it felt awkward as fuck. You understand? So at the end of the day, it is not my fault if this man got free will and he's exercising his free will to be a fuck nigga and a hoe. Who is supposed to be waiting on hoes? They wouldn't wait on you. They didn't wait on you. You wasn't even in whole energy and they didn't wait on you. Matter of fact, they passed up on you and got a karmic because she was a hoe. They went out here and they settled for hoes and bitches that couldn't amount to you because they looked the part. They were into flesh. They was into the lust of eyes, the lust of flesh, and the pride of life. And now that shit is not working out for their ass, and they having the worst of the worst time get up out of it. Now all of a sudden, when they healing, they want you to wait for them. Motherfucker, I ain't waiting for nobody. Nigga, you want me? Catch the fuck up. Period. I am not waiting for anybody anymore. I wasn't at love and light. I'll be a nun until he comes. I'm celibate and I'm gonna stay celibate until I don't want to be. It's my fucking choice. Who gonna check me? Nobody. It's my choice whether or not I want to be. If tomorrow I wanted to hop on a nice salami, I would. If I wanted to, I don't. I'm not rushing nothing. I'm not rushing anything. Trust and believe that, sisters and saints. I know we talking because we in the comment section, in the live section, and I love y'all. This is like heart to heart, girl to girl conversations. I get it, but what I'm saying to y'all is that I'm just not in the position to be waiting hand and foot on no niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that shit. I'm not. I was in a marriage for 9 years, technically 10, and I switched my personality to try to fit this man, and nothing worked. I could never be right. Nothing ever worked. I was always the lowest of the low. I was always called names. And now that I've worked to the point to where I know I'm more than worthy, I listen. I know I deserve happiness. I deserve, whether that's with a man or not. Whether that's with a man or not, that shit, the relationship don't make me. I'm a Libra. I would love to be a one, but the truth is that's not what makes me. But I'm over here saying to myself like, okay, that's fine and dandy, but now I'm supposed to have, listen, I have compassion. I understand we all make mistakes. I understand that. I understand forgiveness. A person I'm not a person that would be, I'm not a person that makes forgiveness hard. But it is not my fault that like for example, if a man or woman does something wrong and then they blame you for it, but they was responsible for their actions, who, you know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. I didn't tell you to go over there and be a hoe. I didn't tell you to go over there and get yourself entangled with some shit, you know? And the fact that this person could have been awakened before you. They knew the truth. They knew you was their counterpart and they still chose to pass you up. Now you weren't awakened. You had no idea what the fuck this spiritual world was. What contracts, sacred contracts and all this. You didn't even know the word twin flame or nothing. Now you sleep. You in sleep and slumber, so you don't know shit. So you literally making decisions from a carnal minded view. You have no idea because you're not awakened. You can't hold somebody responsible because they did not know. They didn't know. So now that they know, now you can hold people responsible and accountable. But when somebody's making decisions and they didn't know, they honestly didn't know. So I get it. But no, I don't me personally, I'm a hold anybody's foot to the fire cuz I know my foot will be held to the fire. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I'm not going to I will I'm and I will always forgive. Not for them but for me. I'll always forgive, but I'm not gonna take accountability and karma off of people when they know they should have did right when they was doing wrong. And that's where I differentiate from a lot of other people. Just because I forgive you does not mean you're not gonna pay your consequences. And it is what the fuck it is. And so, again, if If your divine masculine or your divine feminine been told to make a move towards you and they have not been making moves towards you, are you going to hold your fucking breath? That's letting you know they are allowing the spirit of fear to overrule them. So therefore, if you do what you need to do and you moving on, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You can't hold your breath for niggas who steeped in fear. You can't. I don't recommend anybody to do that. You need to live your life. Live your life. Some of these people may try to stay stuck on purpose to make you stop. You can't, don't do that. It's so many other soulmates out here in the world. Manifest somebody higher than the person God got waiting for you. That's the case. And if they so happen to show up and fit the bill, then oh fucking well. It is not your fault, niggas. It's fucking stuck. It's not my fault that niggas is stuck. It's not your fault somebody is stuck. But when you have done the work and you want love and you calling it in and it comes in another form, then hey. Shit, it is, y'all. And that's just, again, they want to be hard-headed, then let them be hard-headed. They gotta suffer the consequences and the repercussions of that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Look, the be patient card wants to come out. I hear you. But whatever at the same time. And it's not being disrespectful to the divine, it's telling the truth. It's telling the truth. Shit. Y'all better discern the difference between, look, accept disappointments gracefully. And then it says take the lead. And then it says be open to love. Yeah, we open to love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we open to love. But we are willing to take disappointments gracefully. That motherfucker ain't willing to come forth, then bye, bitch. Move on to the side so the person behind you can take a chance. There's always somebody that's willing to do what you want. Gladly and willingly. And foolishly. And if that person just so happened to be the one to fall in love and it be roses and beautiful shit falling from the sky and angels swinging from the chandeliers and shit, then let it be. But goddamn, move on, move over. And go back to your karmic. That's all. Take the lead. For some of y'all who, I don't know what else to tell y'all, because I don't know. Some of y'all know who's trying to take a leap forward towards y'all? If y'all do, maybe that's God saying, be unorthodox, because, don't be the woman who's waiting for the man to take to make the first move. I get all that shit and I get all of that. But then what? You put yourself out there and then the man don't make the move, then what? That's some shit that'll really piss me off. Then for sure you ain't gonna have no chance with me. 5335. So that's 88. Portals opening, right? And it's true. So somebody gotta lead, express your joy at the bottom. At the top says make necessary sacrifices. Okay, somebody gonna have to make them necessary sacrifices. Forgive and forget. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. Because I just said clarify to be open to love card. Forgive and forget. Okay, I get it. Retreat. Accept disappointments gracefully. Retreat. So it could be a possibility that some of these masculines and or feminines that are getting out of third party situations are having a hard time accepting the fact that they have to walk away from these third party situations. I've been telling y'all time and time again, if there's somebody who's having a hard time choosing between you, who is healed and whole, versus holding on to some karmic low level vibrating bitch, don't wait. Move the fuck on. And if they need to catch up, they're going to have to run hard. Period. It's not your fault. I'm starting to sound like mystical in this motherfucker. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Like I'm starting to hear this shit, because at this point it's like, somebody is being told to retreat and walk away from some. I'm feeling this energy. Somebody is being told to retreat and walk away from some form of disappointment. Somebody who has disappointed them. They may have found out a child is not theirs, or getting ready to find out a child is not theirs, or something that is disappointed, and they just are still trying to find. I feel like this karmic made it comfortable because this person does not challenge this person. So they therefore they're not being challenged to be a better them. It's almost as if like I get to choose. I'm comfortable with being complacent because I know that if I cross this threshold and go over here, iron is gonna sharpen iron. This person is gonna put a fire up underneath my ass that's gonna make me better, and that scares me because I feel like BJ the Chicago Kid got a song called "Too Good," and it talks about a woman being too good. Somebody out there got a good woman who treats you good and loves you well, but when she's so good to you, it feels like you standing between heaven and hell. So it literally wrecks a man's brain to try to wrap his mind around a woman who is honestly so good that he can't find no faults in her, and they feel like they're so unworthy of her love, so therefore it scares them. And that song is so near and dear to me because that song was a part of my soundtrack when I was getting out of that abusive marriage. That song was showing me that I was too good, that I was too good. I was too good. I was too good. And a lot of you out there, whether you're a man or a woman, you're too fucking good for a lot of these people. But again, it's not your fault if your counterpart is having a hard time walking away from fuck nigga shit. Who told you to stop your life? Live your life. And like I said, I will be dating. Period. Clarify, take the lead. Focus on success. I am. Always will. Always will. Rejuvenate. Tune out distractions. Do all things in moderation. I hear y'all. Admit your vulnerabilities. That's what, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ask with sincerity. Somebody's having a problem with being vulnerable. Now I just spent 45 minutes to an hour being vulnerable, telling y'all all my shit. A hard time. Somebody has a hard time being vulnerable, but right behind that card is do something different. So this ain't just for me. This is for somebody else too. Think things through. Act with sincerity and think things through. This is like think before you act. Behind rejuvenate is choose friends wisely. So your masculine or your feminine energy may be having a hard time seeing that people that are around them that calls them their friends really ain't their friends. This I feel like these are people who've been giving this person bad advice. Man, don't go behind her. Girl, don't run behind that nigga. Or stay back, take your time, da da da. When the truth is you've been told you got the green light. This person's gonna close the door if you don't go. And if this person closed the door, they're not gonna open it back up. Tune out distractions. What's behind that? Engage higher reason. So again, somebody has so-called friends around them. These are not your friends. They're trying to sabotage you from walking into the best season of your life. But somebody is head over heels for somebody here, and they're being talked out of walking toward this person. But these people is gonna make you forfeit on the best thing. Yeah, do all things in moderation and love yourself. This could be somebody who's drinking or might be indulging in something to try to drown out some kind of pain. You causing this pain on yourself. Your ancestors is telling you green light, motherfucker. I don't get it. Express your joy. Behind them is go for your dreams. Now you see if that's not a green light, baby. And look at Paris in the back. Oui, Paris, Paris, Paris. If this ain't a green light to go toward what the fuck you want, I don't know what that is. Shat baby. Look at that. I end that right there. I end that right there, honey. Somebody is being told to go toward their happiness. Yeah. Somebody is being told to go toward their happiness and become a clear channel and embrace your power. Build on solid ground. This is number four Wands energy. Four of Wands energy. Somebody thinks you're a work of art and they're being told to claim their art. Raise your vibration, admit your vulnerabilities. Somebody is getting bad advice and they think because they're getting it from people that they've been knowing for like 10 years or more, that is sound advice, and it's not. Somebody is being told bad advice on purpose. And most likely these people are already married and they're miserable, or they got their eyes on somebody, or they might have their eyes on who you got your eyes on. They're hoping your ass will walk away so they can make a move and pounce. Reach for the stars. Strengthen, no. Keep your commitments. There is a soul level contract here. There's a soulmate, high love level soulmate contract here between lovers. And this contract in this lifetime is supposed to be fulfilled. And there are people that's around somebody's masculine or divine masculine or divine feminine, that does not want them to, yeah, they're trying to keep two people apart. But if that person don't see that shit, then that's on them. Y'all go out here and live your best fucking life. Please. Go out here and live your best life. Don't be waiting on niggas. I'm just trying to tell you that. Don't be waiting on niggas. Don't be waiting on females. Go out there and live your best life. And if somebody that can fill them shoes or be better than the person that is, whatever, it is what the fuck it is. The chips is gonna fall where they may. You understand? Don't now. If God tells you be still, then you best be still. Don't go against God. I'll be the first one to tell you that 222. It was 20202. You know what I'm saying? Don't go against God. If God is telling you be still, then you be still. If God is telling you hold up, then go ahead. But if God is giving you the clearance and the free right to press onward and call in another love or higher love, by all means do that. Don't hold yourself back. Okay? But if you're being told to be still at this time, please be still. Don't go against God. This is God's perfect will at play. You don't need his permissive will. This is God's perfect will. I pray that everybody falls into the divine, righteous, perfect will of God. And that we all just put down stubbornness and distractions to walk into the highest good and the highest light of what God has in store for all of us across the board. My prayer for y'all above nothing else is that y'all may walk in love and be prosperous in y'all health in every area of your lives. No matter who you end up with, my prayer is that we all come together, holding hands, to thrust this world into 5D and above, because it's all about love and above at the end of the day. So may we all continue to heal at a rapid pace so that we can continue to keep adding to this earth. That's my prayer. All right. I love y'all. Till next time. Get some sleep.